It was weeks away from the first day of spring in 2022 when Kennedy Walton stepped out into the night air, a gentle breeze ruffling her hair and lifting the edges of her innermost thoughts. Kennedy was a gentle giant, as her Aunt Marco Dean described her when speaking with Fox 2 Now in March of that same year. But unbeknownst to her friends and family, that night would be the last they ever saw of Kennedy. The evening had started off innocently enough. Kennedy and her friends went out to a restaurant in St. Charles, Missouri to celebrate the end of the work week. They laughed, drank, and ate, and then suddenly the night was over. Kennedy was the first to leave, saying her goodbyes to her friends as she stepped out onto the street, a shimmer of possibility on her horizon. But when the morning came, Kennedy was nowhere to be found. Her friends and family were beside themselves with worry. Had Kennedy gone somewhere? Had something happened to her? After days of searching, the police got involved. The police have been tight-lipped about the investigation, only saying that the circumstances surrounding the case were suspicious. But one thing they did tell the public was that Kennedy had been seen talking to a tall, dark-haired man just before she vanished. Though they followed every lead they could find, the police were unable to determine who the mysterious man was or where Kennedy had gone. But in the weeks and months that followed, they discovered a few crucial details. First, the police found out that Kennedy's cell phone had been used to make a call to a payphone in a nearby city. The phone number had been disconnected, and the police were unable to trace it. That meant that the call had been made using a prepaid cell phone that was most likely discarded after the call was made. Second, the police discovered that the restaurant where Kennedy had last been seen had surveillance cameras that caught her walking out of the building at around 9:30 p.m. The cameras also revealed that a man wearing a black trench coat was standing nearby and watching her leave. The police have no idea who this mysterious man is or what his connection to Kennedy is. They have put out a nationwide call for information in the hopes that someone will come forward with more information. But so far, the case has gone cold. The gentle giant is lost in the night, and her friends and family are left with nothing but questions. Despite this, hope remains if one person comes forward with information about Kennedy's whereabouts. So, if you know something, contact the St. Charles Police Department or your local law enforcement agency. Then we can end the mystery and bring Kennedy back home safely.